In a small town at the edge of Willow Woods, there stood a magnificent old tree unlike any other. The children called it the Whispering Tree, because on quiet days, if you listened very carefully, you could hear it making the softest sounds, almost like it was trying to tell a story. Little Sophie, with her wild red curls and bright green eyes, was the only one who would sit beneath its branches for hours. While other kids played at the nearby playground, Sophie would press her ear against the tree's rough bark, determined to understand its secrets. One particularly windy afternoon, as golden leaves danced around her feet, Sophie heard something different. It wasn't just the usual gentle whispers. This time the tree's voice was clear as a bell. "Sophie," it called, "you've been such a faithful friend." Sophie's heart skipped a beat. After all this time, the tree was actually speaking to her. The ancient tree told her about all the children it had watched grow up over hundreds of years, about birds that had nested in its branches, and about the little acts of kindness it had witnessed. But the tree had a special request for Sophie. It told her about a tiny seed, tucked away in one of its oldest branches that needed to be planted before winter came. This seed, the tree explained, would grow into another whispering tree, ensuring the magic would continue for generations to come. With determination in her heart, Sophie climbed higher than she'd ever dared before. Though her knees shook a little, she remembered all the stories of bravery the tree had shared with her. Finally, she reached the special branch and found the golden seed glowing softly like a tiny star. That evening, Sophie planted the seed in her backyard, right where the morning sun would reach it. As she patted the soil gently, she heard the whispering tree's voice carried on the breeze. "Thank you, Sophie. You've helped keep the magic alive." Now, years later, 2 whispering trees stand in our town, and if you're very quiet and listen very carefully, you might hear them sharing stories about a brave little girl with wild red curls who believed in magic. Remember, sometimes the most extraordinary friendships can grow from simply taking the time to listen, and the biggest adventures often start with the smallest acts of courage.